Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Mr. Brother Abaya Buff from the DC Church, coming at you giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Kakadash, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Bashim meaning in the name, Rakar meaning spirit, Kadash meaning holy. These are the names and the powers that I come to you in order to profess the 100% truth, and Lord's will seal the elect's faith. All right? And of course, Shani Kabaka, Walla Rakabs, acclaimed now by Ith. Made a double honors to the elders and apostles of JMS and Salakia. To the men out there that the Heavenly Father had enlisted the 100% truth. And of course, Shalom, Barakam, Labakar, Shayasha Allah, peace and blessings be upon the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. And to the men out there that's pushing this truth and sincerity and risking their lives to do so, Shalom, Barakam, Ma'atham, peace and blessings be upon you. Now, without further ado, I just wanted to go over 2 John chapter 2, verse 15, and basically expound on it. And there's a little bit more meat on this too, but just learning more about your spirit and understanding what this world has to offer. All right, that's really our job, because the deeper you get into the truth, the more you start to understand what the Heavenly Father requires from you and what the Heavenly Father needs from you, okay? And what's also good for your spirit and what's also bad for your spirit. So that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to master and understand what pertains to you. Although you know, it's your spirit, although it's really yourself, the Lord just puts you through different scenarios in order for you to gather more of an understanding about yourself. Because the Lord is trying to draw that faith from out of us. And that's the main thing the Lord has been trying to do since the very beginning. Because we're different. We're creatures of Yahweh Shema Shai. We're servants of Yahweh Shema Shai. So we have different requirements. We even have a different spirit. And the reason why is because the Lord had given us a piece of himself. But this is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. All right. And actually, let's look this up real quick. See what world, that cosmos. All right. It says, love not that cosmos, which we know is it says the ungodly multitude. It says the mass of men alienated from the Heavenly Father, therefore hostile to the cause of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. That's a beautiful point. Actually, let me grab this real quick. I believe it's Salakia. Sirach chapter 7. Yep. Do no evil, so shall no harm come unto you. Depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from thee. See? So you got to depart. You got to depart from wicked men, all right? And wicked ways. Because really what makes up that world that is talking about is a 2/3. Love not the world, neither the things that are in. Because right now they're out there in chambering and rioting and wantonness, and they're doing basically everything that pleases the flesh. Which to an extent it's okay, you know, if you find a balance within it. But if you're overindulging in anything, the Lord's he's basically going to beat you, you know. But there's another one right here. Verse 16, it says, number not thyself among the multitude of sinners, but remember that wrath will not tarry long. See? So that's why it's imperative for us to not love the world, neither the things that are in. It says, if any man love the world and it says the love of the Father is not in him. Because if you love the ways of sin, which essentially is what the 2/3 are doing, then how can you love the Heavenly Father? The Heavenly Father is adverse to the 2/3 of this world. Okay? So our deeds have to be Our deeds have to be pleasing to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Because then it's going to go into what the world is basically doing. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. And we know how the Heavenly Father feels about pride. It says, it's not of the Father, but it's of the world. See? So let's dwell on that a little bit. All right. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh. Really, when you really boil it down, most of all of our trials, especially as men of the Lord, it's always gonna mainly involve either woman or money. That's really what the main thing is right now, because money helps you get money helps you get resources, and sometimes you may lack resources, whether it be food, clothing, shoes, a car, a house. Those are the resources that, are kind of essential for us to, kind of sustain. But when you don't have money, you're not able to get those resources. And then women, I don't even really have to go into that. All Akim already know. It's always going to be, it's you and a woman is always going to be trial. And, the quicker you start to really look at it like that, the more you start to kind of gather the understanding that every woman that you encounter is not really for you to have it for pleasure. It's really for the Lord to test you. We're in constant trial. We're in constant what's the word I'm looking for? Well, I keep that word. We're in constant trial, meaning the Heavenly Father is consistently testing us to see how our reaction is to certain things that He gives us, or even certain things that He takes away from us. That's why you have to understand what's expedient for your flesh, it was expedient for your spirit, what's good for your flesh, and what's good for your spirit. But it's definitely not the love of this world, which it's not the land that's wicked, it's the people. And that's essentially what the Heavenly Father is saying. He said, love not this world, love not the ways of this world, love not the ways of the people as of right now, because the ways of this people is wicked right now. And what? It's the lust of the flesh. That's why you go on Instagram, all you see is women, all OnlyFans. All you see is women, and then all of them got their body showing. That's the lust of the flesh. And then it says the lust of the eyes, which that kind of is coherent to what I just previously said. But not only that, cars and whatever else men indulge in, clothes. Those are the lust of the flesh. That's all that is in this world. And this world basically tells you that you got to get everything. You got to have everything. You got to dress a certain type of way. You got to be a certain type of way so you can get the approval of a woman, not the approval of the Heavenly Father. Because if a lot of people, that's why the scriptures say that the love of the Father is not in them. It says it's the pride of life, not of the Father, but it's of the world. No. It says, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in them. And the reason why is because opposed to you looking for the approval of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you're looking for the approval of a woman. And that's typically what happens. What do men, you gotta really think about it. I know for a fact knowing this world, you have a lot of men who out there that's, undercover, but you don't get an Instagram just to take pictures for a dude. You don't want dudes coming under your picture, you mad fly, so on and so forth. You really do it for women. Everything that we really do, a lot of things, I say everything that these people really do or the world really does is for the approval of a woman. And the reason why, that's why the scriptures say that the woman shall compass a man. Because now her approval is what really is the standard, if a woman likes it or not. And that's what men do. They change their whole life over for a woman because she likes it, because that's what she want to do. Nah, man, it's not supposed to be like that. But that's why this world is fucked up. Excuse my language. But it says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life. Okay, so even back to this gimme, gimme, gimme spirit, and then on top of that, you have other men boasting about um um what they have. You know, let me just to basically give you an understanding. This is Second Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. This is what it means. The lovers of them own selves, opposed to lovers of the Heavenly Father. Okay? They're covetous. That's why adultery is at an all-time high. They're boasters, meaning Jake always, in every single rap song you hear that's probably put out in 2016 and up, and probably even before that, all you hear is me, I. This is what I got. This is what you don't have. And that's the creativity that lies within the world. Not the nation of Israel, not us. But that's because and really Jake only really rap what they really see, So 9 times out of 10, if a dude say he's sleeping with some other dude woman, that's what he really doing. So that's, and then what? And then got the nerve to boast about it. But that's the lust. What's it called? That's the pride of life, which we have nothing to be prideful about. Scriptures say pride was not made for man. It was made for the Heavenly Father. He's the only creator. We can't create anything new. The Lord can. So it says covetous. That's why, Jake always wants somebody else's woman. Jake always wants somebody else's clothes. Jake always wants somebody else's stuff. Whatever it may be, Or always wants somebody else's money. It says boasters, proud, blasphemers, which all of those kind of sit in the same category. But basically the point is that, Jake always got something to say, or always trying to gloat what he has. But that's because that's what the world has taught us. I'll say that's what the world has taught them, which those ways are of Esau. That's why the scriptures say you have your father the devil. Anyway, it says disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affections. And I want to look that up. Let's see what that says. Without natural affections. Astragos. It says a presumed derivative of stergo, to cherish affectionately. Without affection. Let's see. Oh, it says inhumane. Damn. Wow, that's crazy. The Lord basically called Jake inhumane. Man, we gotta look that up. Let's look that up. Because I know what it means, but I honestly can't put it into words. You gotta, the Lord called Jake cruel, inhumane, savage. Why? And man, that's not that's not a coincidence. They even got a song like that. You got females calling themselves savages out here now. Cruel, rude, barbarous, uncultured. Damn. And that goes back to how we lost our heritage. And the new heritage that we got now, or that Jake got now, is this pride-filled, no good for nothing culture. And on top of that, it's all the things that, it's black. Everything that involves being black. That's what Jake got, man. But the Lord called Jake inhumane. And then they even call themselves savages. Our women embraced that now. That's why the Lord gonna do away with America. Wow. And it says, where was I? Without natural affection, truce breakers. It says false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, right? And that's why we don't get any love, because we're doing good and we're doing adverse to the world. So that's why what we're doing is so sci-fi. People hate it. People don't like it. You know, because this is the only thing that we can do to please the Heavenly Father, which is be a part of this truth. All right, and acknowledge the Lord in all our ways. It says, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Heavenly Father. And that's really one of the main ones right there. Because opposed to, that means you side, oh, that goes right into Romans, the 8th chapter, verse 1 all the way down to 8. That's what? That's, I gotta grab it. I can't quote it. I want to find the exact one. Yeah, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. It says, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Heavenly Father, for it is not subject to the law of the Heavenly Father, neither indeed can be. See? So, really, when it says lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Heavenly Father, it's because they're carnal. Meaning they side with their flesh all the time. You got to think about it, yo. The Lord has put a different spirit in us. So that's why when we going off, when we pleasing the flesh way too much, we got to like find a balance. Be like, damn, man, I need to read, or I need to make a video. I need to get with brothers or something, because we have a limit. We have like a spiritual limit that we can't overpass, you know? And you know when you've reached it, because then your spirit going to tell you, you're going to feel awkward. You're going to feel weird. Like, damn, man, I need to get in the spirit, you know? Thankfully, we have that, because that's a gift. But these other people, all they do is just indulge in the flesh. Let me get high. Let me do this. Let me do that. Like, let me see what these women doing. Like, it's never an end to it. And that's why the Lord said that's why he hates the world, because there's never any spirituality. And the thing is, that's what Esau had taught them, because our what's it called? I was going to say ethnicity. Our culture as being an Israelite involves us being 90% spiritual, 10% carnal. And what I mean by that is that everything we do involves the spirituality, because that's what the Lord had given us that made us great. 10% is, sometimes you got to feed the flesh because it's a balance. All right. But my main point was this, to basically not love the world nor the things that are in the world. All right. Oh, man. Salakia. And verse 17, it says, the world passeth away and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Heavenly Father abideth forever. See? So that's why it's imperative for us to do what's pleasing to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, so that we may abide forever. Because those things that the world is doing and the lust of it, everything. See, and that's why I'm saying it looks good right now. It looks good. It looks cool right now. But in the time to come, man, that shit ain't going to mean nothing. All the things that the world indulge in, talking about the 2/3 of the nation of Israel and all the wicked people of this world, or of this earth, it's going to be done away with. That's why we got to keep persevering in what we're doing, because this will abide forever. So with that, I give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashim Kadash, Shaya Kabad, Gawala Rakaz Aquarium Naba'ith, Wa Shalom, Wa Barakam, Abakar, Shia Shalom, Makim.